actually adopted a certain kind of way of eating, right? For whatever reason, we are all in a diet. But somewhere out there, there's a war going on. There's the people who eat meat and everything nice. Tasty meals that consist of anything. Then there's another group of people who subsist on a vegetarian diet. Only vegetables, no meat for me. You're killing animals. Heard those before? Yes, I was that for 29 years. And then is this group that call themselves cooked vegan. I was that too. Alright? So after 29 years of being vegetarian, I went to being cooked vegan. No milk for me, no cheese. Vegetarian is good, but you know what? I am vegan. So I used it before to make myself more than others. My vegetarian friends would look up at me and say, really? Are you really vegan? As if it's something that is so difficult to do, and I'm able to do it. And guess what? I'm the star, you see. So then there's another group that calls themselves raw vegan. Excuse me, I am not eating cooked food. No, that's bad for you. I am eating raw, all raw. So how do you see me if I say that to you? I don't eat your food, I eat raw vegetables and fruits only. So you would put yourself somewhere down below me and you will kind of say, oh, she can do that. She can do that. She's okay. But there's also another kind of people, just like you, sir. Maybe say, that's difficult to do. No, you're punishing yourself. So there's always these two groups waging war on each other. But it's actually not them. It's actually the processing of information inside their mind. You see, because we have opinions, and usually our opinion is either it's good or it's bad. And here, wait, I'm not done yet. Yes, there is another diet, and you might not know them. The Breatharian diet. Do you know anything about them? No, these people only eat 1 tablespoon of food in a week. And they claim, because of that, I am better than you guys. I am not eating. See? You are part of the old generation. Guess why I know? I also investigated that. I did not eat nor drink for 3.5 days. Yes. And the first day, I was ready to die and lie down on my coffin because I felt like that, dying. The second day is history. I will actually talk about that in another speech. But for this speech, I want to look at the word die yet. Are you dying yet? Sounds like that, right? That's exactly why I went into a healthy diet. Because I thought, I do not like to die. I do not like to actually get sick. And guess what? I want to go to a healthy diet. I want to adopt a healthy diet. But even if there are differences, there are actually common points. Number one is, of course, that fear of getting sick. Number one. Number two is we all get into a sort of emotional or feeling state. Just like sometimes we're in an apathy. I don't care what I eat. Right? But then at the middle of all this, we are creating different opinions about something that is so the same. What is that? Nutrients. All diets have got nutrients, even air. We forgot the basic points. So I want to leave you with that. And I open the table for question and answers. This is the best part. Who wants to shoot me one question? Yes, sir.
So what was that last thing you said? They had
They
a smallest
all-
portion of food per week. How small a portion is that?
1 tablespoon of food in a week. Some of them have 1 McDonald's in a week, a Big Mac in a week, and Coke. You see. So,
That's supposed to be enough to sustain life.
well, when I tested this, I experienced on the second day of my 3-day breatharian journey that on the second day my body starts to actually like it. And the 3rd day I got scared because if I remain like this, my family and friends wouldn't have a social life with me. I wouldn't have a social life with them. So, of course, I corrected that in the end and had a look. I had a look actually. I walked back. I said, what have I missed here? There is something that is wrong. If healthy eating is good, then I should not have cancer, correct? Because I was diagnosed with cancer out in the middle of a healthy eating craze. Now, I said, if this is not good after all because I had cancer, well, let me try not eating. But if not eating is not gonna give me a social life, then it's not good either. So where does that leave me? So I have to walk back. I embraced meat again. Guess what happened? My desire for meat came back. I thought I don't have them anymore. And then I got fat, 155 pounds. Then I told myself, I will not follow what is being said in the internet anymore by any diet. What I got to do is journal my food. I did. And guess what? After a month of eating a little bit of fruit, a little bit of veggies, and a little bit of meat, I lost 9.3 pounds without adhering to any diet. I just worked on my weight and then looked at the food. I adjusted, I recalculated as I go, just like your GPS. Isn't that common sense? That common sense works. So any other question? Yes, sir.
It seems like you've researched a lot of different diets. In your research, what in your opinion kind of aligns with you the most, or what do you see as the best one, for lack of a better term? Which do you prefer?
Right. I wouldn't say there is a best one. I would say that we have a very individual DNA makeup. We have to do our journaling ourselves. Isn't that fun? A little bit of fruits, vegetables, and meat together. And sometimes when the body says, I need this food, whatever it is, I get it. When I don't eat, my sugar rises up. When I drink water for about until 4 o'clock, my sugar rises up. Guess what it is? The mind. So I'm now using a word technology that releases the emotional and feeling context in the way I see food, and so I look at the definitions that I put to food. Let's say food is a substance that gives you nutrition, correct? Who can argue with that? No one, right? But if someone says, just like me before, food is entertainment, it's about family, it's about friends, who wants to dispute that? No one also. In other words, you don't know. So I advise to not be driven by others' opinion, either be good or bad, but your own self-directive, self-intimate walking. Blood sugar. 2 words. What is blood? Anyone? Well, we have to know what blood is.
Runs through your body, doesn't it?
Yeah, right. A red fluid that runs through our body. What does it do?
Oxygenates.
Oxygenates from where? Why? How? I mean, the food we eat becomes nutrients that the blood carries throughout our body. Yes? You agree with me?
Yes.
All right, as long as we're in agreement. Sugar is not sugar that is bad. No, it was made like that by the media. All right. In fact, I would like to state at this point that every food item has got a nutrition information. Meat has got nutrition information that includes B12 that's not in the vegetables. Okay, just make sure your definitions of these words align with mine, so we can understand each other. So sugar is actually a compound coming from either sugar beets, sugar cane, and some other sources, right? So what you see as sugar, as the white crystalline form, that they made sound like as if it's the devil, this sugar comes from sugar cane. Most of our sugar comes from sugar cane, and sugar cane is a plant. So when we judge sugar, we judge the plant that is here that has actually nutrition information in it. It's got other things in it, just like any other food item. The reason why it was made to sound like that was because of one thing only, and what is that?
Corn syrup.
Overuse. Excuse me?
Overuse.
Overuse. What else? The main thing that's running every one of us.
Calories.
Money. The sauce is made out of red bell peppers and cashews, a little bit of salt, and juice of lemon with some cumin.